Okay, so we're going to look at division now, and the first one we're going to try is 32 divided by 2. Now, if I'm honest, I don't mind what method you use, so long as it's a correct method that gets you the right answer. What you would be aiming to do is have a method that doesn't take you too long, because usually life isn't about using division, it's about using it as a tool to answer a question. So anyway, we've got 32 here, and we want to divide it by 2, which means that you're splitting 32 into two sort of piles, or maybe consider it like £32 and you're sharing it between two people. So that 30 we could represent as 3 tens. And the 2 we could represent by 2 ones. So here we have still got 32. We're going to share that between the two people, so they could each get a 10, and they could each get a 1. But there's an extra 10 that we can't split at the moment, but we can split the 10 into 2 5s. So I'm going to split that 10, I'm going to get rid of it, and change it to 2 5s. And now each person can get another 5. Or a 5, they haven't got a 5 already, have they? Right, so we've done it. That's 32, shared between two people. So the only thing we have to do now is work out how much that is in total. So 10 plus 1 is 11, plus 5 gives us 16. So the answer to 32 divided by 2 is 16. What I would advise, if you weren't sure about that, is now pause the video and give it a go yourself. So try not to look at it and see how you do. So the next question is 56 divided by 2. So still keeping the numbers relatively low to make our lives a bit easier at the moment. So 56 divided by 2, the 50 we could represent by 5 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the 6 we could represent by 6 ones if we want to. You might think of a different way of splitting these numbers to make the sharing easier in the long run. I'm going to share that amongst two people. They're still happy because they're getting money. Okay, so the tens. If I give a 10 to one of them, I have to give a 10 to the other. And I can do that again. And same with the ones, I could give a 1 to each of them, and another 1, and another 1. So in fact I'm left with a 10 to share out. So I can do what I did before. I'm going to change that 10 into 2 5s. And now I can share those 2 5s. Wouldn't let me write there. And now we have shared 56 between 2. So again, it's just a case of adding them up. So 10 plus 10 is 20. Plus 1 is 21. Plus another 1's 22. Another 1, 23. And then 5, 28. So in total, each person gets 28. And 56 divided by 2 is 28. Okay, so again, if you didn't pause and try this one beforehand, give it a pause, try it yourself. And then you're going to see 2 questions to try yourself as well. So here they are. So if you pause now, then you can give them a go yourself. So I'm going to go through it the way I was doing it before. 38. 8. And that's 30 is 3 tens, and 8 A1s. Okay, share it out then. We've got our 2 people. I'm going to do them horizontally this time. So they each get a 10. And the ones we can share out as well. Okay, and now I'm going to share that last 10. So like before, we're going to change our 10 into 2 5s. And so we get 10, and then the 5 plus 4 1s is 9. 10 plus 9 is 19. So the answer is 19. If you use a similar method for the second question, excuse me, you should get an answer of 37. If you're not getting that answer, then I strongly suggest that you seek some further help with this subject.